Though the road is often an unfamiliar place, it's also the home to many journeys. And when those are taken with teammates, the shared experiences quickly turn into friendships. And through the highs and lows of the challenges faced, the bonds of friendship grow. You find yourself surrounded by family. And though most Division I athletes long for the comfort of their home court, the shared meals, flights, bus rides, and overnight hotel stays on the road, and the smiles create the memories that will bind them forever.
If you don't wake up every day enjoying what you do, you're gonna be miserable. You know, that just goes on with being a member of a team and being successful. They gotta enjoy one another. They gotta like one another. And basketball should be fun.
I mean, there's a million ways of coaching basketball. There's a million plays. There's a million schemes. So it's just a matter of finding what fits your philosophy, your idea, and what fits your team.
McMurray lets it fly from midcourt. It's good. Count the bucket, a three-pointer.
This week on USF Basketball, Run with the Bulls, both teams find themselves in the national spotlight and challenged by the road and ranked opponents.
2,000 career points for Courtney Williams.
Plus, we'll watch as two of the Bulls' all-time leading scorers square off in a game of Bulls. We'll take a look around campus and spend some time in the kitchen as we get to know senior Jaleel Cousins.
All right, let's go. Bring it in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Together. Let's go. Get out.
USF Basketball, run with the Bulls.
This is a big stage, bright lights, big crowd. This is the best student section I have seen. They are representing.
Another three.
Monster two-handed dunk over the entire building.
Come all the way back. 4, 3.
This is a good South Florida team.
The kind of success that we're after is success in the classroom, success with each individual student athlete achieving more than they thought that they can achieve, both in the classroom and on the court.
On this stride, stop. Come to the stop. Side. That's
Getting our team to play for one another, to sacrifice for one another, and to ultimately play from a position of caring for one another. If we are able to do that, we will have a successful program, and that will lead to all the other accolades that come with that kind of success.
McMurray wide open. Pumps in a three. Nice drive and a finish by Cousins with the left hand.
We try to teach him how to become young men, productive, responsible young men on and off the court. And we preach to them about having success in everything that they do in life. And it starts when they wake up. It starts with being on time with their tutors. It starts with how they interact with people on the way to class, how they interact with a kid that looks up to them in the community. And all that translates to what they do on the court as well.
Nunez starts, stops, oh, with a two-hand.
Getting them to understand a pattern of success and being successful in everything that they do, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in the community, and on the court. It's what our goal is, to try to get them prepared to become productive citizens of our community.
1, 2, 3. Together. Let's go. Get out. Let's 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 go. Let's go. Get your hat and coats.
USF Basketball, Run with the Bulls, is brought to you by Cain's Furniture, proud sponsor of the USF Bulls. Cain's, quality so good, it's guaranteed for life. And by Tampa General Hospital, trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Not everybody can play here at USF. Not everybody can play for me either. And bringing the right student athletes into our program is huge. We're very specific on the student athletes that we recruit. Look, you went in the locker room first. And that is so true. You have to have the right people, you know, to then have the process to be successful. And you win with quality and with good people that care about one another, and they're gonna lay everything down for one another. By coming here, you better expect to be coached and be pushed and be driven every day. Not only on the basketball court, but in the community and the classroom. Challenging our kids and preparing them for life after basketball here at USF.
I mean, I was hyped. I was hyped that I actually made the shot because coach drew the play up. So he was just like, well, my teammate whispered in my ear, and it was like, you hit the shot, that's 2,000. So when he drew the play and I hit the shot, I was like.
Fires a three from the right wing and swishes! 2,000 career points for Courtney Williams.
It's great, you know. She's been a big part of what we've done here for the last 4 years. You know, this is a kid that, you know, everything goes well to finish out this year. We'll go to 3 NCAA tournaments and a WNIT Final Four. So.
2,000 points, a well-earned milestone for Courtney Williams, but only a step along the journey she's taking with her USF family. On the road against Temple, Courtney was still in mid-season form, and Coach Fernandez is seasoned enough to know that his Bulls will need more than any one player to reach their lofty but attainable goals this season. Fellow tournament veteran Shalithia Stringfield was stepping up, and with Alicia Jenkins back on the floor, the Bulls were slowly bringing back the chemistry that earned them their number 15 ranking earlier in the season. While there was no shortage of grit or effort in Philadelphia, the Bulls were one basket short of victory in a 2-point loss. Perhaps the surest sign of excitement to come for this team was freshman Kitty Alaksa. And as with Williams and Jenkins, the conference and country were taking notice of the talent on USF's roster. With Laksa earning back-to-back-to-back Freshman of the Week conference honors, which also helped lead her team to back-to-back wins over Tulane and Cincinnati, minutes are being shared as the strength of Jose Fernandez's bench grows. The injuries of the season were not challenges for his squad, but opportunities for young players to shine.
Getting ready for tip-off. Cincinnati's Bearcats against USF's Bulls. And right off the bat, it is under attack time for USF. Williams, boy, you can see why she's one of the leading scorers in America. Bulls on the attack. Nice. Jenkins on the finish. Jose Fernandez in his 16th season running the USF basketball program.
He's a great offensive coach. He's running so many different screens and movements right now. He's getting great looks right now on the offensive end.
Fifth, third arena has been the sound of the Bulls charging toward another win on the road.
The Bulls left Cincinnati with another series sweep, their 5th of the season, gaining momentum and experience for another prime challenge in front of another national audience, stepping out of conference for a delicious matchup at the KFC Yum Center.
We welcome you to Big Monday. It's part of Rivalry Week, and we have a top 20 matchup for you tonight. The 19th ranked USF Bulls versus the 11th ranked Louisville Cardinals. Rebound by Alicia Jenkins, and you will hear that a lot tonight. Jenkins is the 11th leading rebounder in the country. Williams, the off-balance pull-up.
There's just not a lot of women who can do that. What a play end-to-end by Courtney Williams. The fantastic rebound one in, and that was a beautiful bounce pass for the finish.
A tight top 20 battle on national TV. Proof of the growing buzz and attention the Bulls and their conference was gathering. Despite a close loss, Williams sparkled, earning herself a spot on the conference honor roll for the 8th time. The Bulls had charged past midseason, proud of the work behind them, and even more excited about the opportunities ahead in the madness of March.
Oh.
pretty cool, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're gonna laugh at me.
Never seen snow before.
Snow.
Snowing.
It's snowing? Snowing a little bit.
It was snowing when we were last year.
I wasn't here last year.
So you've really never seen snow before?
Never seen snow. Never seen it fall. I've seen ice. That's about it. Kind of wanted to snow a little more. Just have it all fall down.
From Fifth Third Arena in Cincinnati, a showdown in the American Athletic Conference.
One-on-one, drive, come to jump stops, play through the contact. Get to the free throw line. Guards, get to the free throw line. That's toughness. On the road, being aggressive, all right?
Coach Antigua's squad was looking for their third conference road win in a row as they entered the Bearcats' den, taking the early lead in Cincinnati.
A floater for McMurray is down.
Do you know how hard that shot is?
Averaging 22 points a game over his last 3. Nunez drills a 3 from the corner, and the Bulls go in front. McMurray got it.
Thank you, Jamal.
Good start for the road team in USF.
Jamal McMurray.
McMurray spins, fires, and hits.
Are you kidding me?
I love it.
That was a steal, and he just broke the ankles of Jennifer. Man.
Freshman Jamal McMurray continued to be a bright spot for USF and a pleasant glimpse of their future during this season's challenges. And for these Bulls, there was no rest. They returned to the Sun Dome to take on the 12th ranked team in the country and followed up this match with a trip to Philadelphia to face the conference leader.
Take a look at Orlando Antigua's career. When he was at Kentucky, he recruited a lot of those players, 152 and 37. So he's used to winning, and he's going to bring players in here who are going to win here. And he has demonstrated incredible patience with this team this year. So he is keeping this team together, and they are playing hard in all the games I've seen.
And McMurray lets it fly from midcourt. It's good. Count the bucket, a three-pointer at the horn.
Though the final score did little to reflect the effort with which the Bulls played, they never backed away from the challenge. As with McMurray, freshman Ruben Guerrero and Luis Santos were gaining valuable minutes and experience. And Bulls fans would not need to wait to see the results of these efforts. There is no better time for a team to bond than on the road. And as the buzzer rang for the Bulls' Tuesday night showdown with ECU, it was apparent early that this team was going to be rewarded for their relentless effort that they showed throughout this challenging stretch.
Jamal McMurray gets in the passing lane, and he scores.
And if you've not seen Jamal McMurray, you're in for a treat. Very athletic, finds ways to get shots up.
The Bulls dominated on both ends of the court. Jamal McMurray led with 21 points, and Jaleel Cousins posted his 8th double-double of the season.
Here's Guerrero. Deep 3. McMurray puts it in.
I'm telling you, dynamite comes in small packages.
Nehemias Murillo helped the Bulls to a 35-30 halftime lead, and a 12-0 run in the second half cemented the victory.
Baby Boogie with a steal, and Murillo lays it in. McMurray takes it, makes it.
You see this point guard for USF, Jamal McMurray. He can hurt you a lot of ways, driving and scoring.
McMurray to Cousins with a left hand.
Oh,
beautiful play out of the timeout to Ziegler.
After the game, Coach Antigua applauded his team for their effort, their determination and willingness to fight. Though the road had been tough, this victory was a lesson for those on the court and watching at home of the value of working hard and how doing the little things each day can add up to big wins.
Cousins is the hot hand right now.
He's got a double-double tonight.
Down low to Cousins.
There it is.
Jaleel, he's a big guy. We need him.
Jaleel is a monster, actually. I love playing with him. He's a big body. He's talkative. He's passionate about the game. He's developed an extreme work ethic over the summer, and he's just seeing all his hard work coming to fruition.
Nice drive and a finish by Cousins with the left hand.
Get the big guy the ball. He can score, plus he can pass, plus he can rebound like he showed us right there.
What made me start cooking? Growing up, Mom worked a lot, so it was just me and my little sisters. My brother was out playing basketball. My older sister stayed 4 hours away. So we had to eat. Mom wasn't home, so I had to, the day she was home, I had to watch her. But nobody got sick, nobody ever died. She actually worked a lot. She was a nurse, so some nights she worked doubles, triples. It just depended on what was going on that weekend. So when she got home, everybody was already fed, so it wouldn't be, oh, Mom, I'm hungry, I didn't eat, stuff like that. So I just had to find a way to help her out, take her off her feet when she actually did get home.
Jaleel was a funny guy. Jaleel, he's one of my roommates, so we're together all the time. And he always just tries to be like a big brother to me in any situation. It could be any small thing, he just always want to be the big brother.
He's really down for you. You mean he'll give you his last little dollar if you ain't got nothing. He'll pay for you. He'll give you a ride whenever. Like he's a real good leader too. He's a senior, one of our senior leaders here. He really picks us up, keeps us going. He's kind of like our engine.
If you get in touches, good things happen. If you get it to him right there.
Yeah, I appreciate it because I am one of the younger ones on the team, but it's good having somebody to lead me sometime and tell me when I'm wrong.
Like now I know how to make homemade lasagna, any kind of food with noodles in it. Like I love pasta. So I'll probably cook shrimp Alfredo 3 days in a row. I want to learn how to do gumbo. I think this might be my hardest one. While we were in Spain, I actually tried snail, and it actually weren't that bad. It kind of tasted like the meat out of gumbo. I'm not afraid to try any dish.
It's tremendous. And there's Jaleel Cousins, looking a little bit like older brother DeMarcus, who has made himself into an all-star with the Sacramento Kings.
How is that not cool to have a brother in the NBA? Like, that's just crazy. Like, he's learning stuff just by watching his brother, and then he can teach our bigs the same stuff.
Just from talking with him, he wants to build his own identity. And he has, some of his characteristics are different from what his brother has. Some are better, some aren't as good, but he's still him.
Kind of had an upper hand on my brother because he doesn't know how to cook at all. I mean, he knows how to cook a little bit, but like if I ask him to cook, he'd be like, nah, you can go do it, I'm fine. Like he'll eat all the food, but he won't cook.
Nice drive and a finish by Cousins.
Know his family, know his mom really well, know his brother, recruited his brother at Kentucky. Someone that has really, really matured and grown, and the physical transformation that the people are gonna see this year with him is small compared to the maturation that he's done off the court and where he's at, and really impressed where he's at right now.
But if I'm USF, I'm going to give him touches because he's hard to stop.
Cousins baseline, and he's been able to do everything here tonight, the senior.
Got fried chicken and jambalaya with sausage.
Jaleel needs to start cooking all the time. Jesus.
This segment of USF Basketball Run with the Bulls is brought to you by Cane's Furniture, proud sponsor of the USF Bulls. Cane's quality, so good, it's guaranteed for life.
Plenty of firepower in this game, especially for USF. They're led by one of the top scorers in the nation in Jessica Dixon.
She's famous in my eyes. Like, it's like seeing a celebrity every day.
Because we know she done been there, done that, and done made it to the next level. So it's kind of like, it's great to have someone like that that can kind of talk to you, pull you over to the side, and just kind of tell you little things that you need to be working on and doing better.
Senior out of Ocala, Florida, is the preseason Big East Player of the Year. She has tremendous size. I like her lankiness, long arms, gets out, moves this team in transition, worked on that pull-up jumper in the offseason to make herself a little bit more attractive. Come next season at the professional level, the whole offense revolves around Dixon.
Even though JD is a pro baller, I got my money on Courtney, I would say. I got Courtney.
Sorry, I'm an old school type of gal. I think JD will win.
Left hand.
You ain't called it. What? You ain't called it. You gotta call it before the shot.
Sorry, left hand. No.
You look at Jessica Dixon, what she did for our program, taking us to our first postseason tournament, breaking the school record for wins, taking us to our first NCAA tournament. She meant a lot.
Like every time I see Courtney practice or in the game doing the things she does, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so good. For me, she's the best player I ever played with.
Okay.
She's a top 10 pick in the WNBA, Courtney Williams.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Courtney Williams with the big shot for the Bulls.
One of the best perimeter players in the country, Courtney Williams.
You know, she was that first kid that we brought into the program that was the foundation and the building block for a lot of the success that we've had now.
You have 2 L's? 2 L's. Now it's trying to give it an S.
You let her win on purpose. I want her to still have that confidence.
The dagger, the All-American.
I'm just gonna have a seat right here and cross my legs like this. Go, JD.
I let her win. I let her win.
I ended up with BU. Courtney, what'd you end up with?
USF Basketball Run with the Bulls has been brought to you by Canes Furniture, proud sponsor of the USF Bulls. Canes, quality so good, it's guaranteed for life. And by Tampa General Hospital, trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.